I'm going to show you the craziest money farm in all of New World, at least that I found so far. This one is absolutely insane. The reason it's insane is not just because you make really good money here, but because you also get crazy weapon XP, you also get crazy amounts of azoth, and more importantly than anything else, they're level 60, so you also increase your gear score watermarks while farming the spot for money. So this is a win-win-win. If you've seen my other video, there's a spot with boar that's really good for level 58 boar, and that's the one that everyone talks about, everyone knows about. But I went hunting for an hour or two, and I thought, there's got to be a better one. And I found one. This one is not only better, but because they're level 60, you get to upgrade your gear score while being here. So even though these boar are 2 levels higher, they're going to feel like they're weaker. And the reason for this is because there's not crazy elevation like the other boar spawn in the other video. Because the ground's closer to being flat, more of your attacks will connect with them, which will allow you to do more consistent DPS to them and allow you to group them more easily. Killing these boar is a heck of a lot easier and better than the other one. Also, the boar are a lot closer together on this one, so you can get away with using a life staff, which is the preferred way to farm these, so that way you can just face tank them more easily. But if you have a build that you like for AoE farming, you can use whichever build that you find appropriate for doing this. Now this spot is also in Eden Grove, but instead of being over where the other one is, this one is in Genesis of Malevolence. And if you go just south where it says Cruel Vista, right along this river, there's some boar right here, and then another one right here. We're going to go from one to the other. So we start right here, and then we go over there to that one, and we kill them over there. We'll wait for these ones to respawn. You should be able to get a crazy amount of skinning per hour. I'm actually going to put it to the test. I'm going to farm this for 1 hour. I'm going to show a quick little sped up version of just a 30-second clip of what it looks like to run it back and forth. I'm going to see how much I get in an hour. Now, before you do this for an hour, you are definitely going to want full luck gear for this to get your max amount of money. So Skinning Luck Amulet, which I don't have ready to show you right here. Skinning Luck Amulet, best one you can get. You're going to want Skinning Luck on your knife, and you're going to want full Skinning Luck armor, which I don't even know where it is in this mess. I'll have to find out in a second. And then more importantly than any of those, though, is you absolutely want the best Skinning Luck food that you can get a hold of, which I don't know which one of these is Skinning Luck. One of these. There it is. Vegetable boil. That works. You want the 1900 or 2000 one, ideally. The skinning food is more important than anything else when getting legendary materials from enemies. So you definitely want the vegetable boil. Or the other one. Also, bonus points if you put luck trophies in your house for skinning, because it'll make you gain that much more money per hour at this spot. Now, the way that you're going to want to farm this, I'll show you real fast before I go to the sped up version, then on to how much money I made in an hour. You're going to want to start by grabbing this one back here, just because he's so hard to see. Then you're going to go up here, and you're going to grab this one. And you're going to try to grab, while this guy's beating on you, that one and that one, which are the hard ones to grab. Then you're all clear to grab the other ones, which are that one, and this one. And I'm going to probably get beat to death trying to grab these. Oh god, this is bad. It's a rough spawn if you try to grab all 10 of them. You're going to definitely want potions. Potions help a lot for this. I would highly recommend a stack of infused health and a stack of infused regeneration potions for this. Just because you never know when things are going to go south when you're fighting this many boar at once. So you definitely want those just as a backup safety strat. If you're not using a life staff, I would highly recommend using one. But as you can see, absolutely insane boar farm here. And then normally you would skin these, which takes a little bit of time. And then you're going to run over to here, and you're going to kill these ones, which these ones spawn weird. Most time you go here, there'll only be a few of them. But if you're lucky and there's the good spawn, there will suddenly be a bunch of them. I'm not really sure the mechanics of it. There's I don't know why it spawns inconsistently, but what you'll do is grab all these, and then you're going to grab, I can't see over this brush, the one in the water, and then there's one more over here somewhere. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. I can't hit him, though. I'm going to die trying to hit him. I'm being greedy. Right, pop a potion. There he is. I need to hit him. There we go. All right. And so then you're going to farm these ones while you wait for the other ones to spawn. Now, like I said, you'll go here and there will be less than this. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's not. And I'm not sure why they spawn inconsistently, but they just do. But generally, you go over here, you'll grab 5 to 7, depending on how you grab it. And then you'll be able to skin all these ones and then head back and rotate to the other one. So if you have a good AoE setup, my AoE setup's not very good. I'm actually kind of more of a tank. So all my damage comes from my Brilliant Amber, which is not much, but it's still good enough. Now, if you have a better build, you'll be able to farm this even faster than me. So you'll do that, and then you'll head back over to here, and you'll see that all of them have respawned, and you can go ahead and grab them all and farm them again. Now, I'm going to show you a quick little sped up version of this for like 20 seconds just to see what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you what I made in 1 hour. I'm going to grind it for an hour straight and see what I get, and then we're going to add up how much it's worth and see how much money I made in an hour. I'm also going to talk about how much azoth I got, how much weapon XP, and all of that. Also, before I start, I'm going to make sure to throw away all the things I found already while testing it. So Ironhide on the ground. Periodically throughout this, I'm just going to be throwing the Ironhide on the ground. I'm going to throw all this away. I want to give a fair comparison. I did not start with anything. I threw it all on the ground. Well, I did 1 hour of farming this spot, and I got 28 pieces of legendary gear, which is insane, considering it's just a solo grind making money. I got 85 Scarhide and 38 Smolderhide, and I feel like this number should have been higher, because I had a period of like 20 minutes where I got none. So, also my luck gear is absolutely terrible, like low-level stuff, and I don't have any luck trophies, and I didn't have the best luck food. So if you have all the absolute best luck stuff, you might actually get 150 per hour of these, which is just absolutely ridiculous for a legendary map. Then also, we got 2 Animal Viscera. I remember to drop it before the video. I didn't drop it when I showed you, but I did drop it afterwards. We only got 2 of this. And then we got, down in here, 101 pork bellies, 401 pork, 2 callous mangy hides, and then it's hard to know what the boar blood, animal fang, jagged animal fang, jagged boar tusk, and pristine animal fang, because I already had some, and I had pristine boar tusk, and this, I already had some of these. I'm not really sure how much these are worth, but let's go back to town, and we're going to see how much all this stuff is worth, well, except for the gear, because the gear is mostly worthless. Okay, so before I look this stuff up, I want to say that I also got about 350 azoth in an hour. That's the estimate about how much you get in an hour, because I capped out, part way through. I did the math on it after reviewing the video. 350 azoth per hour sounds about good, assuming no vials of suspended azoth. Now, let's look at some of these items. All right, let's take a look at some of these items. So, the first ones I'm going to look at are the most important ones, which are Smolderhide, which is worth about 100 nowadays on my server, because people have gotten lazy and stopped doing boar spawns, and they have gone way up to 100, and people are using them like crazy now in order to actually craft runic leather and try to get 600 gear score items. So this price is actually rebounded because they're actually being used left and right nowadays. This one's a big one. It's going to be worth at least 200, which is amazing. Other notable finds were jagged boar tusk, which is 35 a piece basically. Another one is pristine animal fang, I think was one. Yeah, 15 for the pristine animal fangs that we find. Boar tusks are just whatever. You can sell those if you want. If people buy some of those. We found a callous mangy hide, which is worth maybe 10. And then we also got a ton of pork, which is 0.2 a piece. Normally on my server is what I would say it goes for. And then pork belly, which is worth 4. So I'm going to throw all this onto a text editor, and we're going to add it up, and we're going to see what it all comes out to. All right, so the jagged boar tusk, there's 1, sold for 36, 15, 6, 400 for the pristine boar tusk, which is the big takeaway. We got 80 for the pork, which is nice. 404 for the pork bellies, which is pretty good. But the big takeaways, as expected, are going to be the Scarhide and the Smolderhide at 8,500 and 3,800. Now, the prices of these are going to be different on every server, but do expect in the long run, even on your lower population servers or higher population servers where the economies are smaller and where there's less money in the economy, Wherever the prices are, they seem to be trending up. Like on my server, just like other servers, they were going down, 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 down. Then they hit a bottom of like 10 to 20 coins. And now they're going up, 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 and they're starting to go all the way to like 100 because people realize, wait a minute, I can make level 600, gear score 600 gear. So people are buying them every day nowadays in order to craft because it's not a guaranteed 600, so they got to craft and craft and craft and try to get the perks they want. So people are starting to get into that part, that stage of the game. So these have come back up on my server, and if they haven't on yours, I suspect that they will soon for the same reasons. So all in all, thanks to these legendary mats that we found, which you can find crazy amounts doing this, thanks to those mats, the total for the hour is 13,000 coins per hour, 13,606.5 to be specific. And we got 350 azoth in that hour from killing the boar. We got tons of weapon XP. I think I gained almost 2 levels on my great axe when I was like 16 to start or something. It was a lot. And then I got 28 pieces of level 60 gear, which is amazing because you can grind your gear score watermark while making 13,000 coins per hour and getting weapon XP by yourself. Now, some people say, well, just get 50 people and run Shattered or something, but not everyone has that option available to them or enjoys that option. So as a solo player, you can make 13,000 coins per hour and get 28 pieces of level 60 gear every hour by yourself without having to go groups, get 50 people together to go run things for elite chests and all that. So all in all, I would say this might just be the best spot to farm money in the entire game. It's good. It's up there. I've got some ideas for other ones that may end up competing with this one and be better, but either way, here's another amazing way to make money in New World. Now, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm posting videos like this all the time, and I've already posted other routes like this, so make sure to go check those out. They'll be somewhere in the description among the trillion links I put in the description of other videos. But I do have other routes that are also pretty darn crazy like this. So if you want to do something else like wire fiber or some other material or calcum or something, I do have other routes that involve other professions, so be sure to check those out. But as for this route, this is like an S++ tier type of route in my opinion. This is not, it's not even a route. That's what also helps make it S. This is insane. It's literally just stand there and kill things and make insane money. But now you know a way to get 13,000 coins per hour, you know, depending on your server. Could be like 4,000 coins an hour. Could be like 2,000 coins an hour. Could be like 20,000 coins an hour. It just depends on the price of those scar hide, smolder hide on your server. But now you know a way to make absolutely crazy money in New World.